Special morning for so many in our country who know what it's like to have a loved one need a life-saving organ transplant. And this morning, we are celebrating people building bridges to life for the sick by becoming donors. Shawn Chitnis now with the story of one man in the East Bay who saw a need and stepped forward, offering somebody else a thumbs up to life.
I knew I had to do it. I knew I had to become an organ donor. And I could not imagine anything more satisfying than getting to be an organ donor and enjoy it in life.
Luis Mayan has worked for years at Donor Network West in San Ramon. They're a federally designated organization identifying organs available to help people in need around Northern California.
I knew the need was there. I think we all know the need is there. What really put me over the edge, what made me realize that I needed to do this, was getting more information about how safe it was.
This job constantly reminds him about the impact of donating life, including this wall in the office which celebrates all who gave to Donor Network West in their first year, with a butterfly for each donation. Luis is also on the board of advisors for the National Kidney Foundation.
I thought about her every day before I went to sleep, and I thought about her every day when I woke up.
Earlier this year, he became a living donor after learning he could help a woman he didn't know living on the other side of the country. 3 months later, he can't stop thinking about the impact it's having on her life and his own.
I hope that I have given her time with her family, and I hope that I have given her a quality of life back. And I know that she thinks of me just probably as much as I think of her.
Several weeks later, all he knows is that his kidney went to a 42-year-old woman in New York.
I feel so happy every single day, thinking about this woman that I don't even know, knowing that she has a new lease on life and that she gets to enjoy this kidney that I really wasn't even using.
While the process takes time and plenty of preparation, eventually leading to surgery and recovery, it was all worth it for Luis, and he hopes others will consider the first step in donating life.
We all have the power to save someone's life.